What's going on, guys? This is your boy Joel TFT here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're doing the Iron Fist Season 1 review, and man, I think this was the fastest Netflix quote-unquote show that I've watched, honestly, because I really tried to push myself to watch this, but when it comes to entertainment, I really did like this, honestly. Man, there's a couple of things I want to talk about this season, honestly. I don't think it's a lot, so I'm sorry if this review ends up being a little bit shorter than usual, but there is a few things I do want to talk about. But before we head straight into it, just want to say really quickly, make sure you stream my new song called The Best, officially out on all streaming platforms. 2, make sure you join my Discord server, and 3, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 750 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. Anywho, let's get straight into this Iron Fist Season 1 review. I really did like this. I forgot how, for me personally, it was good. I say for me personally just because, I know a lot of people kind of hated it, which I kind of get, because there is some points where I was kind of alright, but, I think for the majority of it, I was kind of entertained, honestly. I really do like the action, honestly, and I think Ward's character throughout the season definitely kind of sparked my interest a lot more, honestly, because at first I was thinking he was trying a little bit too hard as an actor, if I'm gonna be honest, to be menacing, but he ended up being, not that he was menacing, honestly, because I still do think that he wasn't, but I would say that he definitely has grown on me a little bit, honestly, because I kind of liked his performance a little after the halfway of the season, honestly. I had to be around episode 8 or 9. It was around the time when he first killed his dad, so it was definitely around that time when I was kind of okay, I'm liking this character a little bit more. But yeah, he definitely grew on me, honestly, and man, I'm sorry that I'm going too early on this right now, but and Joel TFT review, oh my god, man, Colleen, bro, she is so freaking, oh man, she was so badass, and the fact that she was so badass makes her so even hotter, honestly, in my personal opinion. But damn, Colleen, bro, sorry, I'm alright, moving on past that. I don't even know if I can move on from that. But other than that, though, I thought this was actually generally pretty good, honestly, entertaining wise, and just it definitely had caught my eye a lot, honestly. There again, I said in the beginning, it definitely had its moments where it kind of felt a little bit dragged out, in my personal opinion. I felt some conversations definitely could have been shorter, honestly. I will have to agree that this season, at first I was kind of it's not like that, because my boy Austin was telling me how this whole season is more he's trying to find the purpose of being the Iron Fist or something like that. He doesn't have his powers and everything, which at first I was kind of yeah, well, yeah, he does, but then throughout the season I was kind of realizing that he doesn't even use it to its full potential. That's the problem. So I think that's an issue that a lot of people had, which I agree. Honestly, I kind of didn't like how he never really used it, honestly. I would say there was this one badass moment, and it was literally in the finale when he literally jumps into the building and slams into the ground and the whole place shakes. I thought that was the coolest part, honestly. But other than that, he really doesn't really use his powers, honestly. He's always finding his chi, honestly, and I will admit that was kind of annoying, and it just kind of felt, it definitely did feel plain when it comes to the whole power aspect, honestly, when it comes to the whole being different from any other Netflix show, because it definitely has its I feel the difference with every Netflix show is definitely the characters, honestly, and how they're portrayed and how they are different from each other, but with Iron Fist, it's it definitely is different, but it feels like a copy and paste sort of a different Netflix show. They didn't really try to do anything different besides obviously the story and everything, but it definitely felt like a copy and paste, but it kind of worked in some type of way, at least for me, because it was still entertaining. Joy's character, I felt they kind of rubbed her off in the finale, honestly. I didn't really like how they're working with her, in my personal opinion. At first I did like it, but then like I feel like they kind of just try to get rid of her in the end, you know, and like try to do like, I don't know what they're planning. Honestly, I definitely am looking forward. I think the next show that I'm about to watch is The Defenders, and it's gonna be my first time watching it. So everything else, it's gonna be like first time ever watching, honestly, because this was the only thing that I watched before, honestly. And like I remember watching the episode with the warehouse, you know, when they went to China to the warehouse, and I was like, oh shoot, this is something. I remember this, and like it gave me nostalgia for a second. I was like, oh yeah, I remember this. But like again, I didn't really like how they are trying to do with Joy. I don't know what they're planning, honestly, but like it definitely felt like they kind of rubbed her off in the finale. I really like Harold, honestly. Harold was definitely like a good character in this season, honestly. I think he was actually a pretty decent character. It does look familiar, but I just can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. He definitely does look familiar though, honestly. This is from a different project. I just can't, like, I was thinking maybe he's like the captain from, what's it called, The Amazing Spider-Man, honestly, but I could be wrong, honestly. I mean, I don't think so. Like, the captain from The Amazing Spider-Man is freaking, I'm sorry, but like, he's skinny as hell, and Harold is buff as hell. So it's like, two different type of bodies. But other than that though, I thought it was alright, you know. I thought the series definitely had its moments. I definitely do think it's like not necessarily my favorite, because I do think Daredevil season 2 definitely has a lot of freaking like, it's up there for me personally. But I forgot how good the show was, honestly, and it's definitely up there for me, but not too up there, you know. I would say maybe like top 4, I would say, or top 3, maybe top 3 actually. Yeah, top 3, because right now I would say Daredevil is 1, and then 2 is Luke Cage, and then 3 is Iron Fist. Just because with Jessica Jones, it was good, don't get me wrong, but I mentioned this in my last review, I'm pretty sure. But like with Jessica Jones, it took me all the way to like the final 5 episodes to really be entertained with that show, honestly. With Luke Cage, it took me till episode 3. Daredevil, obviously, like kind of right off the bat, I would say, and Iron Fist, it kind of did the same for me right off the bat. But yeah, that is going to be my review of Iron Fist season 1. If you guys did enjoy this review, make sure you hit the little button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think about the season. Did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was or did you guys like it whatsoever? I'd love to start a conversation with you guys in the comment section down below. Anywho, peace out, guys. So enjoy every day, make every day nice today. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.